I was on a call with one of my agency clients right now. His name is Gerard, so if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. He's such a good guy. We're talking. I just sold him a package from 1,500 to $2,500 a month. Just by adding more value and making his work easier. And he was telling me like, man, something about you is I'm jealous because you started out so young, and I'm right now 20 years old. I'm about to turn 21, but it got me so happy because if I just delayed the process and started at 25 years old or at 30 years old, I wouldn't have gotten what I have right now. And this video is for those of you who have the opportunity to watch this early, when you're in your early teens or early adulthood. If you're 15, you're 17, or even 25, you're still young, and just starting now gives you a lot of advantage because first of all, you have a ton of energy. Second of all, you don't have as many responsibilities as you have when you marry, when you have a family, or when you're old enough to have like a lot of expenses if you live outside of your parents' house. And I started my journey when I was around 18 years old and been documenting it ever since on this channel. But I started it. It was really rough start. I can remember, I was trying to build up my skill. I didn't have any value that I can provide to the marketplace. But fast forward around 3 years now, it's about to become 3 years of me getting full-time into entrepreneurship. At this stage, I'm getting a ton of deals on the table, and it's happening so fast that a few months ago I was barely finding any clients. I wasn't charging them that much. And right now I'm thinking, how am I gonna deliver the services to all of these clients? I have a ton of things to do. I feel like I have a lot of those clients contacting me, asking me for help. And in the beginning, I wanted that and I still want it. But right now it's like, how can I do everything by myself? So I'm at this stage where I need to start thinking about how or who to hire for the business to make it, better and be able to service more people. It's a different challenge compared to the beginning where I barely had any clients, and the main problem was how can I get more clients to service because I have a lot of time on my hands and I cannot service them all. But yeah, I basically got to the stage where I'm making $10,000 a month just from retainers. And that's not by just signing new clients, So if I sign new clients, it's around $15,000 to $20,000 a month. And as I increase my ticket even higher, it's gonna be more. But all this to say, like literally less than 3 years ago, I was making $0. I wished I could make a bit of money online, and here I am today, super grateful for everything. So just want to serve as a reminder, as an example for you, so you can start early and just stop wasting time if you are wasting time. So I'll be sharing a ton of videos here. I've recorded a lot just talking about how you can get started if this is something you struggle with. So feel free to scroll through this channel and watch them if you haven't yet. But just know it's possible. Just gotta stick through it. And a lot of times you'll get those thoughts in your mind that tell you you can't do it, or you're not worth getting paid, or whatever it is, all these thoughts. But just continue, man. Just continue. That's pretty much all. Cheers.